Meralco Bolts have yet to get on board. They dump it inside to Junmar, and Junmar with an easy finish.
That's just too high, the way they're fronting Mar Fajardo. That's too easy when he gets that basketball. But that confidence, the understanding of his role as being the leader, the #1 guy for the Bolts.
Raymond Almazan fouls Mar Fajardo, who scores a basket and one.
To be able to do. That's a good block by Aaron Black. But Raymond Almazan not seeing where the ball was. Hasn't been the same, but slowly but sure, I think he's about maybe 80-85% now.
Well, the more he plays, the more he'll find that rhythm. As Mar Fajardo is showing us why he's so dominant inside again. And of course, we're all getting used to some of the retro visuals that we have here. Apart from this, we're gonna be there one day. Siguro sa 75th
and people will be like,
year.
who's that?
Sino yan? Mar Fajardo scoring inside under duress.
Now that Junmar's back, it's an 11-point lead. Just got his 2 points once again. On the line now.
CJ Perez finding Mar Fajardo, and Fajardo scores 2.
And once Mar Fajardo comes back, they start looking for him again. Even if it's a different guy that's attacking, you gotta still make sure that you keep an eye on Mar Fajardo.
You can match him in terms of size, but can he keep him at bay? Mar Fajardo gets in strong, finishes on the second attempt.
See, that's the thing.
Whammy. Norbert in front of him. Mar Fajardo gets away for 2.
They're just going in and out, and then Junmar repositioning, and then they're still looking for him. They get him that basketball, and it's a small guy now up against Junmar.
Oh, but Chris Newsom is starting pulling out Norbert Torres, allowing Mar Fajardo to take advantage. Bates against Mar Fajardo, 1-on-1. Junmar shooting over Brandon Bates, an easy 2.
I mean, that's pretty much the best defense that he can do right there.
Working on Bong Quinto. Lassiter, for him to get the finish, but Mar Fajardo's there to clean it up.
He's doing it all, right? In that second quarter, now they are playing with Junmar.
And with that, they benefit from spacing. Motaltua getting Cliff Hodge up and scoring.
Look at that. Wide open.
And the thing
Good
about
pass.
the thing about Mar Fajardo is that he's also such a talented passer for a guy his size.
I mean, he's always been the focal point of the defense.
Hodge, a little jab on Mar Fajardo, doing a great job taking him away from the basket, but he makes it anyway. What can you do when Junmar can score from wherever on the floor? Let's take a look at that again. Mar Fajardo sizing hot. Here's Johnson finding Brondia. Now CJ Perez. Mar Fajardo against Bates. And Bates let him go, and Mar Fajardo finishes with the slam.
CJ Perez, Chongson, Trolliano, the energy coming from Rodney Brondia.
And at the center, no double's gonna come. Junmar can play. And there's a rare double, and CJ Perez gets free for 3. That's CJ against Cancino. Bates against Junmar. The double comes. Johnson open for 3. Johnson, yes! Trying to take on Aaron Black. Mar Fajardo fed. Raymond Jose and Bates were there, and Brondial gets the finish.
I mean, they're changing it up on the defensive end on Mar Fajardo. But
Let's take a look at that again. So watch the double come in. And normally they time it, but then here, it is as soon as he gets...
Well, earlier on, Rayson, like you said, could not miss.
And Junmar with a cherry on top.
I think what they're doing now is they're trying to just cut down the lead, right? If you're Meralco, just in case there's a tie later on, playing the quotient.
He was so beat up in this game, partner, but
I mean,
what a performance.
They played him physical. You got to love what he did in today's ball game. We mentioned it in the previous game. He had 5 assists today. He has 4. Then add 10 rebounds. 28 points for Junmar. You like how they were Junmar-centric, but at the same time finding his teammates, just understanding when he's got a mismatch.